Welcome back, guys, to another day of video journaling. As of yesterday, I recently realized that my number has actually been wrong. There was a day in which I wrote the same day as the previous day. So my daily journal has been like one day below what's supposed to be. So this is supposed to be, I think, my 49th day of video journaling. So I'll correct everything right now. And so people watching my previous video right now might be looking at you say 46, but it's actually 47 on his thumbnail. So there will be that difference. But yeah, it's all good. I'll make that changes as soon as I'm done with this video. And for this week, I've not really had time to make a really detailed video. I think since on Wednesday, I've just been doing it as short as possible and just counting the days to when I have the time to sit down appropriately and give a detailed outlook of my week. So today I did it. I finished common profit and common stock and uncommon profit by Philip Fisher. And the book has been an eye-opener in the sense that it just focuses more on investor behavior. Like an investor should follow his 15 points if you want to be like, if you want to increase the order of being profitable, you should follow the 15 point, which is about the kind of management, the long-term goals of the company, the short-term goals, and how they conflict with the long-term goals, their relationship with their workers, all those stuff. He listed in 15 points, and he also mentioned the don'ts for investors. Like if you want to be successful, these are the don'ts behavior that you should, as an investor, not partake in. And he also talked about how to sell a stock, so I can make sure you time it appropriately. Don't just sell a stock just because you feel like it's too high. You sell a stock when the fundamentals of the company are not the same to what brought you into the company. Like let's say the managing hierarchy has been deteriorating, their product has not been selling as well, they are having a lot of misses in their quarterly earning, and the product that they have been leading and that their current market leader on, they are currently losing market share due to one or two things, like i.e. the managing hierarchy deteriorating. So yeah, those aspects could sway an investor to sell, should sway an investor to sell the investment, unless he has a very strong insight that nobody else is seeing. If that is not the case, then he should sell the company. So yeah, I finally finished the book, and today I had to read for over 3 hours and 16 minutes just to read the book, because I've had multiple 2 hours reading this week, but it's not like it used to be when I used to be at home and able to read faster. When I'm outside, sometimes I'm reading for maybe 5 minutes, something will come up, I'll still leave my WPS on, attend to it, or I've just noticed that my reading have been slow these days, but I've just been trying to manage. I'm just trying to keep the 2 hour consistently as much as I can. Like throughout last week, I did not have a single 2 hour reading period, which was very, very awful. But at the same time, I just kept the faith. And this week, I've had 5 2 hour reading period, 4 2 hour reading period, then 1 mega reading period, which was today, which was 3 hours 16 minutes. And yeah, it's good to be back, full into. And this week will not be as well as last week. I meant this month won't be like last month, where I was able to read 6 books. This month, if I'm able to read 3 books, I'll be really, really happy with that. So that will be my goal, to finish this 3rd book and head on to the next part of the chapter. For my trading this week, it's kind of been a real roller coaster. I'll just keep it as short as possible. I actually broke my trading rule, because I was kind of setting off a position which was EA position. I took an EA long and I left the position within 10 minutes, which was kind of awful, because I knew I should have not taken the position. I took it, then after the FA came out, that is the fundamental news came out, I just left it. It was kind of rash of me, but every other thing I did it as supposed to. And at the last day of the week, which was on Friday, I made a very bold choice, because my accounts have dropped from 46, which I said the week, to around 31. and I was like, oh God, I've had like winning streak in terms of I've been closing every week in profit since that started this month. And if I did not do something rash that Friday, I'll be ending the week in loss. So I ended up opening a position with 0.08 loss size, and I think I was open to like $27 loss. So if it has gone badly, I will have lost over 70% of my account, which was not realistic. It is something I promise myself never to do again. I'll never open myself to such a risk, because the only reason why I opened myself to such a risk is because I was trying to, for at least 3 weeks of closing profitable, I was like, it would be nice to actually be able to say that. I knew it was kind of stupid and rash, but at the same time, it's human to want to have a perfect streak. So I did it. Luckily for me, I was not taken out. It went high. It was pound GPY. It went as high as it could. When it made the resistance, it started dumping. So as I saw that sign of it started dumping from that resistance, which was very strong, I just sold it, and I ended up the week with $51. So I took my account from 31 on Friday to 51, which is a $20 gain. So I'm very happy with the result, but I should not be trading like that regardless of the circumstance. I know I was one that put myself in that circumstance, so I should try as much as possible going forward to make sure I don't put myself in that circumstance. So this week, I'll be happy with closing above $100. I'm not even trying to go as high. If I can take a position that will take me above $100, that will be my goal, and I'll minimize my risks as much as possible. I'll make sure, because right now, no position is supposed to take more than $12 in my account. Like any position I enter right now the risk should be minimum of $12. So I'll read my losses accordingly. I'll try to make sure I stick to that. And yeah. And this week again, I removed and added some pairs from my watch list. So I added Nasdaq 100, so I'm trading that now. I added Audi JPY, which is weirdly among the pair I choose for this week, and I added this other pair. What was the name? Okay, I added GU, but I ended up removing it because I didn't like it. I added Audi. I removed Audi switcher from my watch list too. Yeah. So, but for this coming week, I'm only trading 3 pairs: Audi JPY, Pound CHF, and NAS 100, I think. So yeah, those are 3 pairs I'll be looking to trade this week, and following strictly my strategy and rules. Not trading more than 3 positions, adhering to the directional buy that I've already printed for the week, and if it does not prove to go to that direction, I should be able to change if I've not taken a position on it already. So yeah, that will be all I'll be doing this week. More shall be coming up, but that's what I'm going to say right now. So, and that's how my week went. So yeah, I made a bit of rash decision, but luckily for me it played out. If that played out wrongly, I would have been in a very different situation right now. So now it's more to make sure that I don't repeat such moves anymore, and I strictly adhere to my risk management plan going forward, because yeah, I can't always be lucky, but if I play my card right, I can constantly be profitable. That's all for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.